The City of Spokane has a very iconic structure, 7 span arches with a lot of spandrel arches, over 150 feet high, 1,000 feet long.
They couldn't just walk around on the ground and look up and kind of do an inspection from the ground, or maybe some high ladders, because the bridge is about 150 feet up in some cases.
Fickett was tasked with kind of doing a very close, in-depth inspection of the superstructure of the concrete arch.
The bridge is about 100 years old, and as such, even though it is a reinforced concrete structure, does have some deterioration and some things they like to keep tabs on. So they wanted a little bit of a closer inspection than what they could achieve from the ground. And so it was determined that, yeah, we could access the structure well enough utilizing ropes that we could get the level of inspection that they wanted. We could inspect about 70% of the structure fairly closely. The remaining 30% of the structure, we were going to be a little further away than we would have liked, but yet close enough to determine if there was a real issue there and we needed to do something else to get there.
So bringing PRENAV in allowed us to utilize their drone capabilities and technology to get right up under those floor beams that were of interest to the client and really see up close what was going on with those floor beams rather than a far off view.
PRENAV is a Silicon Valley-based startup that's using drones, deep learning, and AI to automate the inspection of civil infrastructure.
They can repeat a flight pattern exactly. So you can take the same flight, 5 years later and really compare what has happened and what has changed on the structure.
One of the lasting memories that really stood out for me from this trip was standing next to the inspector from the City of Spokane, who was looking over my shoulder as we're flying underneath the bridge. And the drone is looking up between the floor beams, and we're showing him things that he hasn't seen in several years. So he was excited to be able to see water damage, cracking, delamination, some of the impacts of weather on these parts of the bridge that they're very concerned with.
It gives the clients a great opportunity to have really in-depth pictures, a lot of kind of showing, not telling. When they get the report, it really complements the written report that we're able to provide. So it's been a great opportunity for us to work with the City of Spokane and give them a little bit more of what they wanted.